Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Yeah, today I am going to be answering questions I asked people to ask me. A lot of people asked really stupid, limited questions, but some people asked pretty decent questions. So yeah, I guess this was probably worth making. And yeah, so here's the first question from Mango Orange Juice, and he asks me, why you got no pupils on your skin? So, I guess basically it's just asking me why I have the skin I have. And, yeah, so if you didn't know, the skin I have, or the skin I usually have, right now I've got some, like, random skin that I found. But, the skin I usually have actually is from one of my friends I used to play with a long time ago on the server, or Beijing Canadian server, the Nexus, back when I played that. And yeah, his name was Victor, and I stole his skin, and then I put some random kid with black hair's face on it, cause like every Minecraft skin has the same kid with black hair or brown hair or whatever. And then the no pupils thing. So basically one day I was like, hey, this skin looks generic as fuck. So I just cut out the pupils and I was like, hey, look, it's me. And yeah, that's kind of lame, but that's why I have that. So yeah, there were a shit ton of people asking for my render settings, and yeah, that's pretty dumb because I mean, it's not like really a deep question, but I guess I'm going to release my renders like I don't know, when I feel like it. I don't have like a definite like goal in mind, but it's definitely something I could release. My renders aren't really like special. People seem to think that I've got like these super nice renders or something, but they're really just they're just like typical pop PvP renders. A lot of players who've like released their renders, like I know 2Chainz has released his renders. I used some of his. Stimpy released his a while ago, and just a lot of people in general who just release their renders. Like I just nab them and then like edit them a little bit and use them. So yeah. Strayfist asks, which server do you consider your home server, aka the server where you played on the most and learned to PvP God on? And I don't know. I've played on a lot of servers before as they've gone down and stuff, but if I had to consider one of my home server, or at least I used to, it was the server called Crisp PvP. It was a pretty shitty FFA server. Basically, it was just like a normal FFA server where me and a lot of friends would just go on and like fuck around for like hours on end. And like I didn't really like play or like consider like it a PvP server. I just like sort of like ran around and shit. And I also griefed the server many times. I'd go on with like, I somehow like get outside the map. I remember like one time a staff member like teleported me and my friend outside the map, and we went and got like lava buckets and came back and like griefed the fuck out of the server. And then like sometimes we just straight up hacked out of the map and got lava buckets out of dungeons and shit. But yeah, I would definitely consider Crisp PvP my home server. It's not up anymore, it went down, but yeah, that is what I would consider my home server to be. On Restriction asks, what's your dream car, for QnA obviously. And I have to say probably my dream car would be I don't know, some color Tesla. I think, you know, I like what Tesla's doing. They're pretty eco-friendly with their electric car strategies and stuff. And yeah, I want a Tesla. They're nice. They're sports cars, I guess, and they're expensive as fuck. So yeah, I would like a Tesla. Mr. Sonic Punk says, if you could pick one server to play when it was in its prime, what would you pick? And let me see. Out of all servers to pick, I don't know. I really don't know. There's a lot of servers I liked. I remember I liked Crisp PvP. I liked Nexus back in the day, but I don't think I'd like to play it still today. It was pretty AIDS back in like 1.6, 1.5. I liked MCSG a lot when 1.7 first came out for a long time, and then around 1.8 I played a lot of MCSG, and then right around then I got into Badline too. But I don't know. I feel like I could say Badline, but not really, because I feel like I really don't cover like the whole Badline server. Really, the only game mode I play on it is like Arena PvP. I don't play much UHC, or I mean UHC is just really like time consuming. Like, it's really fun if you win, but it takes so long and it's really like frustrating if you die. So I don't know. I don't really play or I don't really want to play UHC anymore that much. And let's see. Other servers I played on. I played on Kohi back when it was pretty decent, but I don't think I was around for Kohi when it was in its prime. I think really the only server I was around for when it was in its prime was probably I don't know, probably MCSG. I mean, I guess Badline. You can say Badline's still in its prime right now, so maybe Badline. But yeah, I would say Kohi, but I wasn't there when it was like in its prime, so I guess yeah. And let's see. A lot of people, for some random reason, wanted to know what my favorite texture pack is, which is a pretty dumb question in my opinion, but well, I mean, the answer is probably just I don't know. I change opinion on what my favorite pack is every once in a while. I don't use the same pack forever. So yeah, and I don't know. A lot of people also asked about my pack folder. And this, I guess, is basically the same as render settings. Like, I'm just gonna release it like whenever. But I mean, I guess you can just go through my videos and like see what texture packs I use and download them. I mean, I don't really use like any like super exclusive packs. Yeah, I don't really. I just generally use like mainstream packs that like I've seen in videos and download them and stuff. So yeah. And let me see. This guy asks, do you like free packs? So I guess I wanted to talk about this. Cause yeah, basically, if you want to make me a resource pack, you should go for it, because I don't know, resource packs, they're always good to release for anyone's channel, and I'd also like obviously shout out like whoever created them. So yeah, if you're a texture pack maker, man, and you want to work on a pack, you should you should contact me via Twitter or something, dude. Yeah, follow me on Twitter at Brndy, man. Let's see. Godstrafes asks, what was the best season for you? I think season 12 was a good season for me, because that was the first season I got #1 in Build UHC. Season 14 I've liked so far, but I don't know, I find the one thing I don't like about season 14 is like how they got rid of the NA1, NA2 things, and they just made it one like NA lobby, so it's hard to like, I don't know, see people in the lobby. Like, I wish they brought back the signs and stuff. It brings more like a Badline feel, I think. But yeah. Super Ninja Fire asks, so what's your keyboard, mouse, and headset? So basically, if you didn't know, I have most of these stuff in the About tab of my videos. So yeah, if you want to know. But I guess I'll answer it. I have the Razer Deathladder, a Corsair K70, and my headset. I guess I use Apple earbuds, but I also have a Blue Snowball for my microphone. So yeah. And then let me see. Elijah, I don't know. He asks Leafy or Keemstar, and I have to say, in my opinion, definitely Leafy. I've actually met Keemstar in real life. I don't know. I saw him, but I don't know. I don't like what Keemstar has been doing, especially with like his channel and stuff. I feel like he's kind of being a drama queen, you know. Like, why am I still getting hate? Yeah, and that shit. I don't really respect him much. So yeah, in my opinion, Leafy. Also, Leafy comes from the Minecraft community, which means I automatically have to support him because, yeah, nah, I'm just joking. But yeah, man. And then Awesome ARD asks me, if you could go anywhere right now, where would you go and why? So let me see. If I could go anywhere in the world, I don't know. I'd probably like. I think I wanted to. I don't know. I've been traveling a lot recently. Over the summer, especially, I traveled a lot. Um, I don't know. I kind of wish I could just spend another summer. You know, schoolwork is difficult. There's a lot of schoolwork. So yeah. I mean, I just like the feeling of not having to do work. So yeah. I would go to summer. I don't know. I just go on vacation somewhere, just relax, I guess. Much PvP asks me, if you could make your own 5-man team for the next Badline tourney, who would you pick? I don't know. I think I'd pick some of the same people who were in Team Kuro. I think it went pretty well last time. We got third place in the end, behind Honey Badgers and Team Element, I think. And yeah, I think we could definitely improve upon what we did last time. Yeah. So I think I picked some of the same people who I had for Team Kuro last time. And then Poison Graphics asks me, are you gay? Yes. Not really. He asked me, how old are you? I am 16 years old. And he asks me, why do I have so much inactive subs? And for this, I don't know. I don't really think I have inactive subs. Like, I don't know. I usually can get a pretty decent amount of views on most of my videos, so I don't know. I don't really see what he's saying here. But whatever. Would you quit Minecraft? I don't know. I don't know what kind of question that is. And then he asked me some stuff that I've already answered, so yeah. The Raghab Sharma asks me, Brndy, do you mouse with your arm and aim with your wrist? So basically, yeah, I'd say I aim with my arm. I move my elbow whenever I click, and yeah. So I think that if I aimed with my wrist, like my hand would just shake more, and I wouldn't get like sexy aim anymore. So yeah. This guy asks, what monitor do I have? I have an Asus 144Hz monitor. Yeah, I like it a lot. If you're wondering if you should get a 144Hz monitor or if it's worth it, it's most definitely worth it. I don't think I could ever go back to 60 Hz. It's just 144 Hz will just make it look like everything's way smoother if you have the computer for it. So yeah. Jem asks me what inspired me to do YouTube. So I'd say probably just friends I know who do YouTube. I don't know, I was just kind of thinking, like, if you spend so much of your time like playing games and shit, like, you might as well make something of it. Don't be one of those fucking losers who just play games all day and don't make anything out of it. So yeah, might as well, I guess, try to get popular and be successful, I guess. I don't really know. Hawaiian Pizza asks me, can you record Clan Wars if you are in a clan? So, I guess I could record Clan Wars, you know, but I'm not in a clan, so Yeah, that's the biggest problem for that, definitely. Uh, I don't know. I mean, MCSG clans, I don't think they're really too much of a thing anymore. And also just, I don't know, I've lost interest in them kind of. Especially since like the community is just so fucked. Like everyone cheats, I guess. I've joined a couple clans and like, I don't know, just like once you notice that everyone uses stuff like mouse tweaks, auto clicker, damage indicators, and bullshit like that. Like, I don't know. I'm not interested in joining an MCSG clan until like that stuff gets like sorted out. And yeah. Air Rappa asks me, how long have you been PvPing for? Who do you think is the best in Kuro? And opinions on season 14. So, how long have you been PvPing for? I've been playing probably since like, I guess late 2013, which is quite a while ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, but back then I just sort of, I remember the first server I started playing on was Hive. I played Hive hide and seek for a while. And then I switched to MCSG, lost about 200 games in a row. I don't know what I was doing. I was like 13. And I switched to Nexus because I thought MCSG was too difficult. And on Nexus, I actually started my own clan. I got to know some people. I had some fun. It's pretty alright. And then sort of Nexus got stale, especially after like, I remember the developer kept on promising like V2 to come out and it never came out. And I don't know, I started getting more and more bored of Nexus, I guess. And eventually I met some new friends. I think the people I still talk to a lot today from that friend group would be Crafty Lawrence and Lennox, if you guys know those two people. Yeah, so I met them and they really like introduced me into MCSG and shit, and I started playing MCSG a lot and I got obsessed with like wins and stuff, and I started playing like a lot again. I got to like 800 wins, I remember, something. And then MCSG V2 came out or whatever. Or, I mean, I remember MCSG updated to 1.8 and I really hated that. So I started playing more and more on like Badline after MCSG updated to 1.8. And then eventually MCSG went back to 1.7, but by then the clan community was already pretty fucked up. And like clans were dying in general. People like just DDoS cheated. I don't know, just clans weren't as fun anymore. It wasn't as competitive. People would just get pissed off if like they lost a clan war and disband instantly. So yeah, MCG pretty much died, and then I moved on to Badline, where yeah, I just started playing Brndy and shit, and I also moved on to Pop PvP a lot, onto Kohi. I joined some factions, and yeah, it was pretty alright. So yeah, that's basically my PvP story. Air Rappa also asked, who do you think is the best in Kuro? So I'm not sure if Kuro is really a thing anymore, considering there hasn't been a competitive Minecraft PvP tourney. But I mean, like, back when Kuro was actually a thing, I think probably back then, Lawrence was the best player. Like, he used to be insane when Kuro was a thing. Like, I remember, I don't know, he was also like number, I think, 3 build UC then for like a really long time. And I don't know, I think he was probably like the best player I knew. Yeah, he could like beat anyone. But he also played like the biggest bitch ever. So yeah. Don't fight Lawrence. And then I guess today in Kuro, I mean, I guess Kuro's basically just Swordfish at this point. I mean, I guess not really. Not everyone in Swordfish is in Kuro, but a lot of the people are. I guess the best in Kuro. I mean, I guess most of them play UHC now. And I guess the person who probably wins the most UHCs would have to be Kazan or Solar. So maybe he's the best. I don't know. The other people just, I don't know. They don't like play as much anymore. I definitely can't say, like, I can't point a finger at who's like the best anymore. So yeah. Opinions on season 14. I already talked about this in the video, but basically I like it. I like what they did. I like the queuing. I think they fixed it, and yeah. I'm gonna play season 14 when I have time, I guess. So yeah. Shaquille asks, when will you stop playing Minecraft? And I guess for that, it's just, I don't know. When I get bored of it, I don't play much. I don't know. I like playing when I have time. You know, it's pretty fun. But I don't know. If I get bored, I guess I'll just stop playing. So yeah. Tizzo asks, who is the most widely considered legit player that isn't legit? So, I think, in my opinion, I don't know, I don't really want to like call people out, but someone who I will call out, I guess. I don't think Dreamer420 is legit. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm probably gonna get hate for saying that, but I just don't think he's legit. So, yeah, that's what I think. I don't know. Let's see. How do I make your cape? I don't know. I'm not gonna show you, so sucks. Eden says, any tips on getting better at pot PvP? Play a lot, play ranked. Be aggro. Don't take knockback. Pot fast. Click fast. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Just practice more, I guess. W tap. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's about all the questions. Oh wait. Applehead asks me, does your hand hurt after you jitter? I've been jittering for quite a while now. I started probably sometime around a year ago. I don't know. And yeah, I remember at first my aim was really shaky when I jittered, and my hand fucking hurt a lot. But now, I don't know, now it doesn't really hurt as much anymore when I jitter. I'm just kind of used to it, I think. Once you get used to jittering, your hand won't get tired really anymore. You can just play. So yeah, that's what I think. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I don't know, I might do one of these again sometime in the future, but I'll need to get better questions because a lot of these questions sucked. So yeah, if I didn't answer your question, I probably answered it somewhere else, or your question was dumb. So yeah, that's that, and yeah, bye.